Hello and welcome. Name's Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay. I make videos about that. This is a What Sold video. And stop the music. When was the last time I made one like this? It wasn't too long ago. Looking over that way, there's shadow that keeps. I can't. I don't know what it is. It's not the trees, but there's shadow that keep. Oh, something that's caught on the garage light. Anyhow, where's I going? Oh, so it's a sales video, right? It's not over 400 or even 300 for that matter. It's just over 200. But I've been a little more active since I started my Facebook business, Secondhand MediaMan on Facebook. And when I'm logged in there, a lot more reseller pages come up. And when I made my Facebook page, I put in a little information about what I sell and what I do. So therefore, a lot of the stuff is recommended to me from other media sellers. So that is a bit of engagement. But I have gone on there and I looked at someone else's comment on a different page, and somebody commented stating that they're not a fan of those little short videos and they wish that creator would actually make more YouTube videos. And then that rode into me thinking, and to add that kind of insult to my own injury, not like I'm a subscriber glommer, not like I go up and I have to maintain the amount that I have and I'm striving to get to 1,000, what have you. That'll happen, and then with all the videos I have, there's hundreds of videos that each one will make a couple pennies on all the time and what have you. So I'm not pressed about that. I'm not in content creation to be that big chunk source of income. I make these videos in live. The live for taking stuff apart for micro scrapping is just, there's micro scrappers and scrappers out there that may enjoy every once in a while. But the rest of the eBay is more primarily based on vlog, just my experience and knowledge of physical media, and what I look for within the opportune that I can within the all the different stores that are from where I'm at. Lake Erie is probably not even 2 miles directly north of here, so I only have 3 directions I can go. So if there's 200 degrees of you think it was 200 degrees past few days. Actually, the window's open. It's 76 degrees out. Now, the humidity is 98%, but it's much nicer. Thank goodness those 5 days are done. But 200 degrees of places I can go, and there's still, at least if I'm going an hour out in each direction, upwards of an hour out, there's 40 plus thrift stores I can go to, in and out, in and out. And of course, I mean, I'm driving a Ford Fiesta and I get 35 miles a gallon on it. So I live in a fortunate area where there's a lot of thrift stores, and I can garner more experience more frequently by actually going to more thrift stores all the time and looking through this stuff and honing down what I'm after. Stuff that has barcode makes it a lot easier. But that Facebook comment kind of reflected on why I'm actually making this video today. I mean, it's not 400, and that's my new kind of thing. But when I came over to my YouTube, especially woke up again this morning, and it's like 863 subs. So I've lost 7. Yeah, so it was 870 like 5 days ago. So I've lost 7. It's usually not that. So it made me thinking, you know what? Maybe people actually like these type of form format videos that I do that's not even edited well. But I think for the sellers that are out there, the other type of media seller, any seller, anyone, but for the sellers that are out there, if you sell physical media and if you just like watching what the other stuff that's out there, and be like, oh, I never knew that CD was $100, or that DVD was $100, or that movie was 100, or whatever. There's a lot of that stuff out there, and it's so easy to work with. No cliche. All right. So that is my little monologue, if you will. So it's 9 sales for $234. And we're going to start off with the Sling Blade. Just got it. So it is sealed. You know, it has that Miramax. Has that flap. I didn't see any watermark on it. But still, it's just something just listed, sold the next day. So if I'm going out and most of everything that let's just say, or I will, that when I'm out and about, and if I find 20 things that sell for $15, that's bread and butter range right there. 15, so it's going to be $4.50, $1.50, half that to 25, add a little more, 2, 6, 7, 8. Say I pay there, it's at least $5, right? So if you can flush through those pretty quick, there's that. But majority of my sales aren't $15, but it still just goes to show VHS that I paid $1 for sold the next day for $15. All right. And we got my girl, Laura Branigan, Self-Control. In the night. T3. Matter of fact, I have Laura Branigan in the CD player right now. In the night, streets of gold, city lights, in the gold, in the night, nothing else matters. You take my self-control. Another night, another day goes by. I never stop myself to wonder what you have to do. Forget to play my role. You take myself, you take my self-control. I am among the creatures of the night. I walk above the winds and try and fight against the new tomorrow. So I guess I'll just believe that tomorrow never comes. I said night. I'm living in the forest of the dreams. I know the night is not as it seems. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night will never go. Oh. City lights. All right, so that's what cassette sold. Except for I was playing that on, I think it was her. No, well, it's one of hers. It's just called, I don't know which one that is. Oh, it is Self Control. Know your product, boy. Know what you're selling. All right, so I'll get to these other ones here that I showed. So that Laura Branigan was one from moons ago. Oh, Self Control goes right there. That it's just one of those '80s ones, and like what she's singing right now. To me, she was just like one of those voices that I remember from the '80s that just kind of stuck. Like Wilson Phillips and the Bangles, and some of the way on how some of those artists, females, sing in their voice just kind of sticks with you, stuck with me. And I don't know, it was a couple years ago, a handful of years ago, I just run the YouTube and just run playlists. And there was just a playlist from one of the channels. I may have linked it in a different video here or there. And I'm doing this video like it's live, but it's only 14 minutes long. But I will link those playlists and different sounds and different channels and stuff every once in a while in different videos. Just go like, oh, that one's really neat. That one's interesting. But one of those at one time many years ago played like for Laura Branigan, and Self Control was one of them. And throughout all the years, I just never really listened to it. I remembered the song, hadn't heard it in a long time, and I hear it, I'm like, man, that song's awesome. I love the voice of that. And they play another one, and I look the songs up, it's like, oh, damn, that's all Laura Branigan. Why did I not remember that? But there was a story. So I like Laura Branigan, 80s. I have 3 greatest hits, Laura Branigan 2, and Self Control. But there's only a handful of songs that I really like. But you keep listening to stuff, and you end up liking it a little more. So that cassette was also $15. We have these Oakleys, Broke, whichever. Not broke. Right here. 56 bucks. The guy messaged me a couple times saying, hey, I really want these. Can you hold them? Whichever. I mean, just the banter that he was using is like it wasn't being aggressive or stupid or mean or anything international. He was like, I get paid exactly on this time. It's like, just whenever's right for you, man. Nobody's coming to scoop them up. He's like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and just get them now because I know I have a couple days to pay, and then my work pay will come in and stuff. So, whatever you want, man. That's fine. And if you message me, even if you don't pay after the couple days or 4 days, whatever it is, message me. Like, I'll understand. You're not going to make me go broke by not paying them. All right, but 56 bucks for these. So we have this Elizabeth Davis, the first sex book. I don't think that was it. Some edge boxing going on. They would have gotten a bonus little card right here. Okay. It's not really a high-end book, but it's a book that I've had for a little while. They have sold before. Now you can add that one to the list, but $12. So if you're new here, I round up or round down. And yes, I can be very verbose. All right, this Dirty Honey. So the ones that I got from up here were ones that I just listed. So the Sling Blade, the next one, and then the last one. So pretty much half my sales are things that I just listed throughout this week. Yeah, all right. So this honey, whatever it is, Dirty Honey, self-titled, $18. So this is just one of those little envelope, I guess you could still call it gatefold. Digipack just has like the hard plastic. It's going to be a cardboard sleeve, and the Digipack has a hard plastic in it, the little plastic tray. Basically, anything else that's not a regular CD case that's like this is a gatefold, but this isn't. That's a cardboard sleeve. All right, so this $18. Under Oath. Like I said, just got this one too. So I just listed. I put it right there so I remember it. Well, that's the box I put it in. I was like, why would I put it in a CD box? I can put it right there. It'll just be right there. So this is Demon Hunter. And it's called Storm the Gates of Hell. So Demon Hunter is a Christian metal. You wouldn't think it. But this is the deluxe edition. So it's got some like picture cards to it, a little booklet, a little necklace with like a claw or like part of this horn, antler. And then there's two other CDs that are not of this set that I got at that thrift store. Where was it at? Was it the Goodwill in Worcester? It may have been. But either way, I mean, it wasn't much. It was like $5 for. Well, no, because they just the one. No, this one was separate. This one, however it was, because it was all the same thing. But either way, let's say I paid $5. So it's listed this specific one complete without the extra ones that I have in there. Used on average is like $150. So someone who was in my live stream mentioned that too when I was showing this up. Like, oh yeah, that Demon Hunter, that one's pretty good. Really good, expensive find. So I just added the other two CDs to it because it all fits in there. So that's listed like it's $210. I'll probably get 180, 190 for it because the other two CDs combined are like $40. But if you type in that Demon Hunter, something Gates of Hell Deluxe Edition, there's none available, and most recent ones have sold for pretty much $150. So you're going to get a couple of CDs with it. But this Under Oath was $19, and I got that with that the same day I got that. The Fritz Lang DVD. Yeah, the DVD with the little booklet in it. $12. I've had this one for a little while. That's why I'm running the sale right now. It's only 4% more off than of what it was before, but when I redo a sale, a lot of listings are just going to be reorganized. So they may even fall in a different bracket just on how I implement the sales. I'm not going to explain all that right now. That was different videos, but I do a bigger sale twice a year. And it's going to be 4th of July weekend because it's the halfway mark of the year. And the day after Christmas, I start a sale, and I run that for like 10 days. And then those end of year sales are actually roughly, most of the items are going to be roughly 10%, if not more, off than of what they were before. This is another one. Has a great vocal range. You gave your love so sweetly tonight. The light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? 30 seconds. Is this a lasting treasure? $43. Or just a moment. And I like it, but I sold them both. Will you still love me tomorrow? Imogene Heap, $19. You say that I'm the only one. But will my heart be broken, baby, when the night meets the morning sun? I'd like to know that your love is a love I can be sure of. So tell me now, I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me? Will you still love me? Will you still love me tomorrow? I think you get the point on why I like Laura Branigan's voice. I mean, she died many years ago, but she does some great range. And so when I was a young kid and my mom, we grew up listening to like the female vocalist that she listened to, Juice Newton, Loretta Lynn, Patsy Cline, Crystal Gale. Who else was really in there that I can easily remember? And a lot of 40s and 50s stuff. So that type of music is what I kind of grew up on. And then my younger formative years were of the 80s, so I got that. And then the 90s, and the 90s was a whole different change of music. A lot of 80s stuff kind of helped pave the way for a lot of 90s more rock, alternative rock, new wave, and electronic and stuff like that. So yeah, that's either way. So I grew up liking that kind of voice and singing, and I'm surprised throughout all the years forgot who sang the songs that I heard again listening to Laura Branigan. I'm like, oh damn. All right, so that is however many sales I said it was, and I'll cut it down a little bit, but that's going to wrap that one up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. Nothing particular with the stuff that I sold. I guess you learned a little bit about self-control. Yep. The city streets, the lights, all in gold, self-control. Tell me anything going up. Comment down below. Subscribe, share. It was all free. That helped me, help you, so we can help other people learn about selling physical media on eBay. Appreciate it. Thank you.